This is the most affordable Asus gaming laptop. But is it any good? Let's review Asus V16. Hello everyone and welcome back to Binosha Tech channel. Today we are going to review this laptop Asus V16 and take a deep dive to see how well it can perform in our tests and is it any good to buy or not. This laptop has an Intel Core i5-210H CPU, which is Intel 13420H CPU, along with NVIDIA RTX 4050 at just 65 watts. With this amount of DGP, I don't think we can call this laptop a gaming laptop. The V16 has a pretty solid build quality. I think it is good for the price and the overall build quality is great. Consider its plastic chassis. I think Asus has made a good job here and I don't have any problem with it. But it is an absolute fingerprint magnet. Seriously, if you are someone who likes their tech pristine, you'll be wiping this down constantly. It's a minor annoyance, but it is there. Moving to the input, the keyboard is okay. It's a bit mushy with not the creepiest feedback, but it is definitely usable for everyday tasks and even some gaming. It won't blow you away, but it won't actively frustrate you either. Below that, we have a giant trackpad, and I mean giant. While the size usually means better, this one isn't quite as great as its dimensions suggest. It gets the job done, but precision could be improved. Now let's talk about ports, because this was a huge bummer for me. In 2025, having only one USB Type-C port is simply not ideal. We are living in a world of Type-C gadgets, and this limited selection feels like a step backward. It is something you'll definitely need to consider if you have a lot of modern accessories. As for the other ports, this laptop has two more USB Type-A ports, one HDMI 2.1 and a Raycon connector for the charging, and this laptop has a 150 watt charger, which is okay and it is good. And also I should say this laptop has a good audio combo jack which can output good audio quality, which is great. But I can't go easy on it because of that Type-C port. On the bright side, the laptop is kind of light, coming in at under 2 kilograms, which is good for a gaming laptop. For this section, I can give this laptop a 6 out of 10 score. I know it is a little too low, but they didn't include two USB Type-C ports, which is necessary in 2025. I don't like it. And also the trackpad wasn't that great, and just look at it. It is just a fingerprint magnet, or even a fingerprint nightmare. Okay, let's talk about a screen. And this is where you can feel that this laptop is a budget laptop, because I know this laptop has a 16:10 aspect ratio screen with FHD plus resolution. These are good, and it supports up to 144 Hz refresh rate, which is great. But the only problem here is that the color accuracy of this screen and the brightness levels are not that ideal. I mean, just look at this screen. I know it is a fine screen, it is okay, it is enough for most gamers, but with 60% of sRGB color coverage is not that great and I don't like it. You can get better laptops with better screens, and this is not good for this laptop. I mean, if it was cheaper, I could go easier on it, but with this screen at this price, I can give it more than 6. Okay, let's get to the performance. Under the hood, we have the new Intel Core i5-210H CPU, which is not that new because it is just a renamed version of Intel 13420H CPU, along with NVIDIA RTX 4050 with 65 watts of TGP. It is just too low. I mean, I've seen laptops with this low amount of TGP, but this one is just surprised me. In my opinion, 65 watts is a bit too low for this laptop because it is called gaming laptop. My experience with performance was okay. It handled most tasks, but there were some times when the CPU's TDP couldn't go higher than 10 watts, which felt like a driver issue. I really hope Asus can roll out a fix for that soon. Ultimately, for the performance it delivers, I truly believe this laptop needs to drop its price to around 700 or 800 to be truly competitive. At the current price, around 900 to 1000 bucks, the competition is just too fierce. As for the benchmarks, we tested Cinebench R23 in this laptop and we got almost good results, like 9,000, more than 9,000 scores. For this CPU, it is okay, but for this laptop at this kind of price, it is just too low. We also tested Cinebench 2024 in this laptop and we got around 600 score in multi-core and 105 in single core, which is good for the single core score but not that great for the multi-core. The GPU score was around 7,400 score, but I've seen better 4050 laptops in the market. We also tested Geekbench 6 in this laptop and we got almost a 9,500 score. It is okay. And we also tested TimeSpy to see how well it can perform in 3D applications and games. In that test too, we got too low a score, 7,300 almost, and I wasn't happy with the experience. Let's be real, this CPU is weak and the GPU of the GPU is not that great. Because of that, you can't get gaming level performance out of this laptop. We also tested Blender in this machine and we got almost 2,500 scores, which is okay but not that great again. We also tested Adobe applications in this machine, but before that I should mention that this laptop has 2 slots to upgrade the RAM, and in this model one of them is occupied with only one stick of 16 GB RAM, which is okay, but you should consider that we tested this laptop with only one stick of RAM. As for the SSD, we got 3.3 GB for the read and 2.8 GB for the write, which is a little too low. I mean, we've seen better results for this kind of laptops at this price range. As for Adobe Premiere, we got 6 minutes and 20 seconds. I think if we upgrade the RAM to 32 GB, we can get a minute better score in Premiere. And also in Adobe After Effects, we got 7 minutes and 22 seconds, which is almost okay, but we could get better results with 32 GB. But overall, I can't suggest you to buy this laptop if you're a content creator or you want to edit your videos or photos with this laptop, because not only the performance is your problem, the display is the main problem for you. You can't color grade your photos or videos with this laptop. As for the games, we tested some games in this laptop like Cyberpunk 2077 in 5 different modes. In all different modes, we got okay performance. There was a problem with the Intel CPU, as I said earlier. We reinstalled Windows with a fresh installed Windows in this laptop, but the problem with the TDP of the CPU almost fade away, but that's something you should consider. In Cyberpunk, I can say the performance was acceptable. You can get almost 60 FPS with frame generation, which is good. And because of that, I can say you can play AAA titles with this laptop. But for now, I don't think you can run like games like GTA 6 in 2 years from now. We also tested Rainbow Six Siege in this laptop and we got more than 200 FPS in average in all 3 different modes, which is great. And we also tested Fragpunk, which is a newly released eSport title. We got more than 200 FPS in that game too. We also tested Shadow of the Tomb Raider in benchmark and we got more than 82 FPS in average, which is great. And also Wukong wasn't great. Wukong wasn't great in this laptop. Maybe it was because of the TDP for the CPU, but we couldn't get proper FPS to play this game in this laptop. We also tested Marvel Rivals in this laptop and we got better results, but as you can see on the screen, the CPU has bottlenecked the whole laptop. In low preset, we got worse results than Ultra. That's why you should not put this kind of CPU from 2 years ago to the newly released laptop. We also tested Warzone in this laptop and we got more than 180 FPS in average, which is good. Overall, I can say I was almost happy with the performance for this laptop, but I had to say that I want this laptop to priced at $700 to $800. It is too high for this laptop, and I think they will decrease the price for this laptop, which is good. I will give it a 7 out of 10 for this section, and I was easy on it. I could give it 6 out of 10. Okay, let's talk about speakers, webcam, and battery life. As for the speakers, they are acceptable. Nothing to wow you, nothing to disappoint you. They get the job done for casual media consumption. So this is the webcam quality of Asus V16. What do you think about it? I think it is not that great consider the resolution. It has a 1080p sensor, but it is okay. And at least it has a privacy switch, which is great. What do you think about the webcam quality and audio quality? Tell us in the comments below. And finally, battery life. This was a good point for the V16 with its 63 watt-hour battery. I was almost happy with the results, consistently getting almost 6 to 7 hours of battery life on a single charge. That's a solid battery life for a gaming laptop. Almost a gaming laptop. So, what's my overall take on the Asus V16? It's a good laptop. It has some solid points like its design, portability, and battery life. However, the fingerprint magnet chassis, the disappointing port selection, the underwhelming screen, and the restricted GPU performance really hold it back. If it were priced $100 to $150 cheaper, it would be a much easier recommendation for you. At its current price, you will see that the other competitors had done a better job than this laptop. Okay, that's our full review of Asus V16 V3607VU, the whole full name. And what do you think about it? That was a mixed review for this laptop, and I hope we can see this laptop being cheaper or getting discounted on Asus, Amazon, and other stores. If you want to buy this laptop, just check our Amazon affiliate links on the description below and write your opinion about this laptop in the comments below. What do you think about it? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.